All right, we're live. This is going to be my first ever live reaction to a PWHL game. I got a game on right in front of me. Uh, Huge game, really, really big because it has a lot of playoff implications. So a win here could mean giving us some space, and also I know New York will be playing as well. So if New York loses and we win, that would give us a lot of separation. Big win on Monday against Boston. So I'm hoping that this game will be more of that. We had a great game, and I'm excited for tonight. Really excited for tonight. So yeah, my first live reaction, and lots of hype, lots of PWHL Ottawa hype right now. So weird. It's mirrored for me. I'm trying to get my hat straight. Yeah. Now, what am I expecting out of this game? I'm gonna do it. Knock on wood. I'm gonna make a prediction, and I'm gonna say Ottawa is gonna win by 3. I'm saying go big or go home. I say Ottawa by 3. Final score 5-2. But I think the second goal gonna be like 5 minutes or less in the game. Like the game's gonna be wrapped up. It'll be just a thanks for showing up kind of goal. So yeah, and for those of you wondering where to watch it, if you have TSN, it should be on TSN. I think TSN 1. Uh, I actually have it on TSN, so I'll check what number it is. TSN 5. I'm watching it on TSN 5 right now, but it also should be available on YouTube along with the New York Montreal game. So for anybody who wants to watch along with me, I'm sure my stream's a little bit delayed, I imagine. So whoever wants to watch along with me, but then my reaction will be like 30 seconds after the fact. Feel free, find it on YouTube. It is on YouTube, yes. I believe every game is on YouTube, which has been really nice. It's been also like just for me, like sometimes I'm not at home, right? Sometimes I'm not like at home to watch it on TV, but being able like anywhere where there's YouTube to find the games makes it so much more accessible. It really makes it so easy to follow the league. I've been able to catch so many games, like even games that aren't involving Ottawa. It's just so easy to like, oh yeah, here it is. It's on YouTube. I'll throw on the PWHL game. Really nice. Honestly, I wish more leagues would do that. I mean, I think of the men's league, and like sometimes your hometown city will get blacked out, and you're like, "What do you mean I'm not in the correct region to watch the Ottawa Senators game?" Here, put it on YouTube. It's free. And then that's the other thing. It's free. It's not even YouTube Premium. It's like anyone who has access to the internet can watch every PWHL game live. It's great. It makes it so much more accessible. And also, I do love that it's also on the main TSN channels. You don't need to go to TSN plus extra bonus content. If you have TSN and Sportsnet, you can watch the games. If you have YouTube, you can watch the games. I absolutely love it. So I'm excited for this game. I'm excited. We snapped the 5-game losing streaks. This is going to be a really, really big, really important game. But I'm repping my Ottawa, and I've got more merch. I should maybe I can get that in an intermission or something. I've got a puck. I got a T-shirt, but I think it's in my wash right now, so I gotta clean it. But definitely for next game, I'll have it. I can start showing off all my merch, and I know that recently they came out with a lot more merchandise for anybody who wants a jersey like this. Because they sold out quick. They sold really fast. They're back online. And I mean, I remember like that second the jerseys went on sale the first time, I just immediately was like, oh, I got to get one. So now that they're back, if you're even debating, oh, maybe I should get one, like go get one because they'll probably sell really quickly. So if you have even an inkling that you might want a jersey, they're actually, especially for how they're made, they're well priced. I think I spent tax in like $125 for a hockey jersey. That's like football jersey, which it comes to here. It's a really, really good price, good bang for your buck. And it's like the size of like an actual hockey jersey. Like you could put on pads, and actually play like if you have a game of pickup. And that's the other thing I like about it, like as a fan to have it. It just says Ottawa. So this is like actually really perfect, even for a game of pickup hockey. Mind you, I wouldn't personally wear this after a game of pickup hockey. I don't want to get it dirty or anything. I don't want to ruin it out on the ice. But if you're somebody who loves wearing all of your jerseys out on the ice, this like you can't beat this. It's already made to have shoulder pads. They are a decent price. They're actually made fairly well. I think the make. I know that like these logos aren't like etched on, which I think is why the price isn't as high. But personally, I actually find them better than Fanatics. I actually prefer these jerseys over the Fanatics ones. Like, yeah, I have some Sens Fanatic jerseys, and I like this make more than I like the Fanatics jerseys. I know it's so easy to dogpile on Fanatics. Like everyone can just dogpile on them, but for good reason. This, for a first season jersey, I think it's really, really nice. Also, I mean, I know every jersey, but the autographs come off so clean. They look so good, and I can't wait to fill this up. This sleeve next, this sleeve next. So I'm really excited, really excited. And the Ottawa-Boston series is shaping up to be a good one. 3-2 win for Boston the first time we played in Ottawa. Then 4-2 Ottawa win in Boston. So this is a huge one. And I trust that we're going to do well this game. All right, I'm looking at the lines. Oh, Emily Clark, Gabby Hughes, and Haley Scamora as the top line. I like that. I really like that. And yeah. Hillary Knight on the first line for Boston. No surprise there. I know she has been not quite as impactful as you maybe would think, but you can't forget she is still Hillary Knight. And I think it's quite common for sometimes players who are a little bit older. I see this all the time in like other leagues to have a slow start, but then like once they find their footing, they're unstoppable. So I'm still like cautious when it comes to Hillary Knight. I'm still like, I know she hasn't had like the most amazing season, in the history of the league, but the league is also very young, and veterans find ways. Veterans find ways to stay great. And here we are. It's puck drop. Puck has dropped here in Boston. All right, I'm actually going to move my light. It is in the way of my view. I hope it doesn't ruin my face too much. All right. Okay, who do we have with the puck? I'm trying to remember all the numbers. I feel like now that it's actually live, my brain's just turned into a fart. Oh, okay, good. We stopped them from getting a break, and they almost bounced right close up in our net. Almost had an unlucky bounce to start the game, but we clear it. Oh, and a big hit at the blue line. Big hit. This is going to lead to no icing. Was that them who knocked it down? Well, I like the pace of this game immediately. I'd maybe like it if we started playing a little more aggressive, just because Boston came out really aggressive. I think you can tell they're very upset from their result last game. But oh my God, I mean, it's already a minute in, and it is fast. We've already had a really big mid-ice hit. Yeah, definitely. This might be the game to watch. This might be actually the teams to watch. I've really liked both Boston and Ottawa games that we've played. And also it was them taking 3 points and us taking 3 points. Neither of those games ended in overtime. So I think there might be a little bit more bad blood there. You never like it when a team takes all 3 points from you. I'm starting to really, I mean, every time we've played Boston, I know we played them only twice, but every time we've played Boston, it's been a really, really high intensity match. That's another thing I like about the PWHL. It being 6 teams, it'll definitely become really easy to dislike every single team. Oh, here comes Edge. Edge almost had a 2-on-1 break. Oh, I got a feeling Edge has got some points in her tonight. Oh, they got the puck right in front of our net, but we clear it away. Dangerous zone, dangerous area, but we clear it, and we are back in the Boston end. And here comes Akane Shiga. Oh, Akane's so fast. She is so fast. It's actually crazy. And is this I don't think it's an icing. Yeah, they were past the center line. I think, yeah, we are almost 2.5 minutes into the game, and I think we're still yet to have a whistle. This has been like really fast-paced game. Oh, yeah, Minnesota. I definitely am starting to feel, okay. One thing about a team that constantly beats you in the regular season, and maybe I'm thinking too far into the future, but sometimes that gives teams an extra motivation to beat them in the playoffs. Like, oh, you beat us a whole bunch of times in the regular season. Well, when it really matters, we'll win. So part of me is like, oh, I hate Minnesota. But another part of me is like, oh, Please sweep them. Please sweep them in the play. Nothing would be sweeter than sweeping them in the postseason. Gilmore almost gets a break, but Boston, they just get the edge. Just get the edge. Yeah, but like I was saying, when there's 5 teams, it becomes really easy to dislike all of them. I also think that our next game against Montreal could definitely heat things up between us and Montreal. Because I think no matter what, like if we beat them, then, that would kind of be finally for us. Twice in overtime, we almost beat them. Twice we didn't. And the game that we lose, we have a goal called back due to review, which again, it should have been. And they have a goal that is reviewed forever and ever and ever, and it counts. I could we took a penalty for interference or body checking. Brutal. Well, interference, it looks like. Yeah, that is not what you want to see. Oh, and it's Gabby Hughes. Going to the box. Almost 4 minutes into the game, and we have ourselves our first penalty. Oh, yeah. Nah. Well, I'd say, can we get another jailbreak? She's the one who scored it last game, but here we go. First penalty kill. Like I said, our special teams have been good, so let's see if we can continue that. Immediate clear. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love this. I love it. Immediately clear it. I also got some pop. I didn't know if the popcorn was all right, so. I always take out my popcorn when, like, something especially interesting happens. Boston. Oh, what a save by Maschmeyer. What a save. No one really there to help Maschmeyer out. Just she saves it cleanly. But Boston setting up another great save. Oh, can we clear the zone? No, but she covers it. Oh my gosh. The Ottawa wall comes up huge. Oh my gosh. Okay. This has been a decent power play for Boston. A bad start for them, but they came back and they've tested us a few times. Maschmeyer's just been up to the challenge. I love it. Oh, man. Oh. I'm looking at the shots now. Like, it's 3-0 for Boston in shots. I do think, though, that part of that is, we gave them a power play pretty early. Hopefully we can kill this power play, settle things down, get some shots. Good news is our offense looked really good last night. Oh, and here we go. We might have we almost had a 2-on-1 or a 1-on-1, but that's all right. We still are eating up some time off the clock. We're going to bring it down to about a minute left in the penalty kill. Another good clear. Almost had a chance for a jailbreak there, but more important is just kill this penalty right now. Arsenal's looking really good at setting up right now. They've got a lot of space. I don't like that. Oh, nice. They kind of bobbled the puck, but they still have it. Boston's just passing it along. They're just looking for a clean look, but we've been good at trying to prevent that so far. Oh, we got a spill, but they couldn't capitalize on it. Oh, what a shot. What a save. Okay, they still have it. They're still in their zone. Oh, my gosh. They're still in our zone. Another shot, and it trickles to the blue line, but they barely keep it in, but they're going for a change. And with that, 4, 3, 2, 1, penalty killed. And we knock it into their bench. So we'll get a whistle. Penalty has been killed. And there was our first real test of the game. Whew. All right. Oh, man. I got to sip my water after that. Oh, my gosh. They're showing the replay how close it was. Maschmeyer, she has made some 9 bell saves already. Oh, man. What a kill. But the shots are 6-0 now. I think they were 1-0 going into that penalty. So that was a very, very good power play for them. I think I mentioned it in my other video how sometimes a power play, even if you don't score, it's about gaining momentum. Oh, Mrazova with a nice steal. Mrazova into the zone to Bell. Ashton Bell almost gets something clean there, but she still has the puck. We're passing it around, getting it over to who is, I think that's, oh my God. Oh, she almost Michigan's it. Oh, she was going to try to Michigan. I love that. She nearly went for the Michigan. I love it. I mean, Ottawa just got a lacrosse team back, so might as well try for the lacrosse goal. Okay. I don't think we got a shot off there, but definitely we're adding the pressure. And like I said, you know, when you give another team a power play, the last thing you want is to let them sustain that momentum. And this is kind of a really good response to the penalty kill. Getting into their end and, you know, keeping it in their end. Come on, open ice, a shot, nice save. Oh, we can't quite get the rebound. But this is looking like it's going to be icing. And it is. Whew. Well, we get our first shot of the game, and we've had, okay, we're starting to steal momentum back. This is good. This is definitely good. Oh, my God. Oh, the attempt at the Michigan. I love it. I love it. Oh, there's a question. When are we going to see the first Michigan in the PWHL? I love that. That's, well, like I said, you know, swagger. I think we had some more like swagger after the win yesterday. Oh, shot in front goes wide. But that's exactly what I want to see. We have some confidence. And there's another icing, right? Oh, no, it's not icing. I don't know if it was called off or if they shot it at the past the center line. But Boston's back in our end, and they score. Oh, my gosh. Of course. Brutal. Just brutal. Oh, that looked like it was going to be an icing. Just takes it in our zone over to Gabble, and she's got nothing but wide open space. And there it is. 1-0 Boston. Right after a great kill and taking momentum, but 7 shots to 1. Yeah, we definitely got to start shooting the puck a little more. I mean, jeez. Well, that is not how you want to start the first. That is not a good start. Oh, just awful start. All right, well, time to get back in. De La Rovere can't get a shot off. Comes Boston the other way. Oh my gosh, fancy move, but we can block it. Yeah, you get it out. Just reset. That's what we got to do. Just reset. Gilmore dumps it in. Oh, okay. I saw the hand up. It was for offside, I think. With the sound off, it's sometimes hard to tell, like, oh, what is the ref signaling? Boston's back in our end. This is not what you want to see. Okay, well, we got it out. We got it out. Oh, why would we? Okay. Here we go. Now we're in their zone. We have an odd rush, but we can't get in front, and we just kind of give it away. All right, Mrazova keeps it. Yeah, keep it in. We got the puck back. Come on. Here we go. Take the shot. Why are we trying to pass? Ugh. Come on, okay, stay on them. We're at least staying on them. We aren't really letting them out of the zone easy. But we aren't shooting. That's the problem. Like, we get in their zone for a while, and we don't take any shots when we're in said zone. Mind you, they peppered us on the power play, and I think that definitely did, you know, add to how tired maybe Mashmeyer was and just the team as a whole. But ooh, this is so far not a great first. This has not been a great first. Right when it looked like we could maybe get back into the first period, we give up a goal. We got to get at least a few shots out, but we keep kind of just trying to keep the puck in their end without actually pitching it to anybody. I think we need to like set up a little more, even if that means taking the puck out of their end, but making sure that we have the puck. All right, here we come. We're back the other way. Oh, what a move. What a move. Oh, there's a penalty. There's a penalty for Boston for sure. In fact, I don't know if this is going to be a penalty shot. Gabby Hughes drawing the penalty. I mean, she was in there. It looked like she would have had a chance to score. And they get in her way. 1-0. But now it's our turn on the power play. So hopefully this power play, we can start to turn things around. I mean, a goal here would obviously be really, really helpful. I think that's almost needed. I don't think it's quite needed, but I do think that right here is where we kind of need to really start getting that momentum, really testing their goaltender. They tested us a lot on their power play. They had a very good power play, like I said, just killing a penalty sometimes isn't enough. It's about killing that momentum. And it looked like we might, but we really didn't. And they were able to generate their next offensive chance and score. So this power play is going to be vital. And Gabby Hughes had a really good chance to tie it up there. So, hopefully there's a little more fire because of that, a little more oomph. Because, hey, we had a chance to score and we didn't. Let's do it on the power play. Oh, but definitely not the start I wanted for the first. Not the start I wanted at all. But that's okay. Power play coming up. This is what we want. We want the Ottawa power play. We can get right back into the game here. We can get right back in. Next 2 minutes, very huge, very huge. Oh man, always sucks getting scored on early. Always that first 10 minutes of the first period. I know it's pretty common there, but playing from behind always is worse. You never want to play from behind. So hopefully their lead can be nice and short, and we can get right back into it here. They're in the box. They're going to sit for 2 or less. So let's get a goal here. No, it wasn't Gabby Hughes. Okay, it was Skamara. That's what I thought. Yeah, clear hook. I mean, that's as blatant as it gets. All right. Well, we got, let's see, Mrazova, Adja, and is that Rose? I always forget number 9. I think that's Rose. We've got a power play of 28.6%. That leads the league right now. So let's see if our league-leading power play can generate a clutch goal here. All right, we've got it. Jenner. Can't quite deliver the pass, and looks like Boston's going to clear it. Yes, they are. Okay, a clear to start the power play, but that's okay. Can't be perfect. Ooh, Boston's playing aggressive on the power play. That's something that's really interesting with the jailbreak. It's how aggressive you'll play on the penalty kill, because scoring a goal is so much more meaningful. So sometimes, and speaking of, here they come. They have 2 players, a shot wide. Okay, we got to get this puck right back. It's our power play. Mrazova has it. Yeah, we're just resetting. And I mean, we need to. We gotta get something done here. Churlova over to Ashton Bell. Here we go. Get into the end. We get into their zone, but we just kind of give the puck to them. Can we stop it? Yes, we stop it at the line. Okay, we've got it back. Now we can set something up. And that is seemingly what we are trying to do here. So far, so good, keeping it away from Boston, but aren't really setting up to get a good shot, and we just throw it away again. Have we even had a shot this power play? Oh my goodness. Again, this is what I'm saying. We keep passing. I really think, especially on the power play when you're down by so many shots, just test the goalie. Just test the goalie. Skamara and Hughes. Okay, Hughes. I like to see her on the ice. She's taken down, but nobody really has possession of the puck yet. And Boston clears it again. This was a terrible power play. I'm going to be honest. We got nothing. We generated nothing. We didn't even get momentum out of this. If anything, we gave momentum to Boston. This is just a good kill by them, and we got nothing. We really had nothing happen there. Oh, man. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a reset when we get to the intermission. This has not been the kind of first that you want. A penalty kill where, it's not that the penalty kill was bad per se, but we gave them a lot and we got nothing. And we collide into our own players. Oh my gosh. This is the second time in 3 games that our own players collide into each other. Thankfully, we didn't do it in our end. We did it in theirs. So we're able to get the puck back and it doesn't lead to complete travesty, but not the start we would want at all. And again, we are struggling to set anything up in their zone. Boston just kind of is easily clearing it. We need to either start just ripping it or actually set things up. Again, another dump and chase, and it's looking. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, is this a penalty or an ice? There's some kind of whistle. Oh, It's so hard without the sound, but I think Pwhl might be going off. I guess I'll find out when we come back from commercial. I know. This is definitely not the start that I wanted to the first. The only thing that's given me some kind of hope is it's the first period, and this team, like I said, they've never had a bad game. They might have a bad period. They almost never have a bad game. So I'm hoping, it's the first period. Maybe they just didn't come completely ready to play. If they can hold it, even just to 1-0, I'm not even asking for a goal this period. Even if we can just get to the break at 1-0, we can reset and get back into it. And, I do trust in that. I do trust that we have that capability. But definitely not the start that I wanted to see. Definitely not. But that's all right. That's all right. These things happen. You can't ask for a perfect game every game. What matters is that this is it. This is the extent of the badness, and that we'll go up from here. But definitely not the start I want, and I can't quite tell if we have a penalty or not. That will definitely dictate how this period is going to go. I think if we're going on to a penalty kill with how we've looked this period, that would scare me. That would not be the best situation to be in. It's never good to be on the penalty kill, but especially when the other team just has the momentum. Oh, I missed my interview. But things are okay. We'll be all right. I mean, they're interviewing our coach. I don't think they'd do that after we took a penalty, right? All right. Well, this game's going fast, though. That's another thing I like about the PWHL. I feel like the games don't linger, if that makes sense. Sometimes, at NHL games, they take they got a penalty. Boston took the penalty. Let's go. Okay. We have a power play. Let's reset here. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Slapper by Jenner doesn't go in, but this is what I want to see. Here's Agia. No, we lose it. And we just pass again. We keep passing it to no one. I think this is something we really got to work on. Take that extra second to look who you're passing to. All right, we reset. This time we at least took, I don't think it was actually a shot on goal, but it was still a scoring chance. A shot attempt. Yes, keep it in. Yes. Okay, over to Mrazova. Oh, we fan on the shot. Boston's going to be, able to clear it. Oh, man, keep with the play. Don't let them get a scoring chance. Oh, my gosh. Even our power play is looking sloppy here. It's 5-on-1. Boston still has it. Thank you, Scamora. Thank you. That was way too long for one player to have the puck. They didn't even have any support. We just didn't do anything. Okay, here comes Ashton Bell. We're finally trying to get out of our own end. All right, did we shoot it up over the boards? It's so much harder. I'm realizing how much harder it is when you don't actually have the commentators on. Sometimes you just can't quite, you lose sight of the puck for a half a second, and then you're like, wait, what was the call for? I think that's what happened. Oh, yeah, it's back at the center ice. Hughes gets the draw to Scamora, who dumps it in. Oh, but she takes a hit. And it looks like Boston's going to get to ice this one again. They are. All right, we are. Oh, did we get a penalty? Did we get a high sticking penalty? What? Or did we just play it with a high stick? I think we played it with a high stick. Oh, yeah, so many of these are the same. I see this and I'm like, okay, is it a penalty or is it just we played it with a high stick? We played it with a high stick, but now we're coming back. Can we generate something? Can we get a shot on the power play, please? It's our second power play. We have only seconds. We have about 22 seconds to get a shot on a power play on our second one. We have the best power play in the league. Can we at least get a shot off? I don't think so. It's looking like we're losing control of the puck. Okay, Hughes gets it back out to Gilmore. Gilmore to Skamura. She passes. Oh my gosh. Shoot the friggin' puck. Oh my God. How many times do I have to? We do this all the time. We get in front. We're like alone. And then we pass to the center, right in front of the net without actually checking if anyone is in front of the net. And then Boston just takes it from us. And it's not just Boston. We need to, like, I like that idea. Pass in front of the net, catch the goalie off guard, but only do it if somebody's in front of the net on your team. Somebody on your team. Like, just take a shot at the goaltender otherwise. What's the worst that happens? She saves it, but not, you just give the puck away without even testing the goal. Like, what? Oh, I really feel like we're almost sometimes playing too fancy. Like, we're trying to get a no-look pass, but, like, the problem with those is that there's no look, and you gotta look. Is this an icing? It is. We challenged it. We fought for it, but we just couldn't quite get it. Oh, but man, I mean, that just is brutal. Yeah, they're showing this. Boston had a really good chance at making it too. They were about a few inches away from tipping it into our net. I feel like we're lucky right now to be down 1, and I'm worried. We still have another 4 minutes to survive here. Now, I'm going to tell everybody why I'm not a coach in any league. But for me personally, if my team was like, a shot, we keep it away. But Boston's right back in our zone. And they're really testing us. Shots are 8-2 right now. Like, this has been kind of a one-sided affair. Oh, big hit, but we are able to get it back. Just get it out. Yeah, we get it out. All right. Moss is going to need to dump it back in. This is an opportunity to get the puck back and hopefully set something. Nice pass. Oh, good tip around. Here we go. Now we've got a chance. 2-on-2. Okay, Mrazova, take the shot. Shoots. Rebound. Goal. Let's go. Ottawa scores. Katerina Mrazova. Let's go. Tie game. Oh, my gosh. What an effort. Mrazova with an absolutely amazing effort. Gets the first shot off. Scores her own rebound. Are you kidding me? And let's not underplay the effort by Watts either, who sets up the play, gets it to Mrazova, shot, rebound, goal, 1-all. Let's go. Ottawa ties the game. Woo! What a play. Oh my gosh. I love this league. I really do. This is so entertaining. I was saying, survive the first. We've tied it. Now let's survive, Oh, the offense is... What a great play. Wow. What a shot. What are they reviewing, huh? What's there to review? What is there to review? Offside, goalie interference? What could they possibly be reviewing? If they take this goal back after Boston's first counted last game, I'm going to start believing in some conspiracy theories that the league hates Ottawa. Because what is there to possibly review? Nothing. It's a goal. Yes. Right call. Goal. That's what I thought. No one even touched their goalie. Like, what? It's a goal. I know. Again, it's so hard without hearing commentating, trying to decipher what exactly they're reviewing. Maybe at my next game, I'll have to have headphones or something so I can listen to the TV while watching the game. All right, well, we're back. We've got the puck. back into their end. That's good. I mean, they've got the puck in their end, but still, you know what? Better that they have the puck in their end than in ours. All right, now we have the puck back in our end, but still, better we have the puck than them. So I always see the positives. And here we come, streaking in a shot. Nice save by Boston. Oof, and we're going to get the puck back, but it does get out of the zone. We tip it into their zone. They get it back, though. Both teams, you can almost see now the caution by both teams. Like, they want to get into their opponent's zone, but they also don't want to risk an odd rush the other way. Oh, nice move by Skamura. Keeps it in, dumps it into their zone, and goes off for a change. I like that. And here we go. Oh. All right. Both teams are playing like safe right now. I like that, though. I like that. I feel like that's play that will benefit us more in the long term, because they were starting to they were starting to put us on our heels, and then I think with that score, with that goal, they might be a little bit more frightened now. Okay, here comes Boston back the other way, 3-on-3. But no, we deflect a pass, and now it gets in behind our own net, and we get the puck away. And come on, out of our zone. Yes, it is indeed out of our zone. And, oh, big hit. Ooh, big hit, but we get the puck back in our own zone. Here's Ashton Bell behind our net. Ooh, pass back, a little pass back, and ooh, just smart play. See, this is the awareness that I was hoping for. Now we're like seeing where everyone is. Oh, here comes Akane Sheik. I really want to see her get her first goal. Oh, shot just wide. Shot just wide from a tough angle, too. A tough angle shot. And here comes Boston streaking in, but they dump it in. They still have it in our end, but it's contestant behind our net. We get it to the side. They push it back to the point. They shoot. We block it. And can we get it out? We can get it out of the zone. They're dumping it right back in, but we block it. We're going into their end. And a shot. Easy glove save. But I like it. Testing the goalie. That's what you want. Nice shot by, I believe it was Natalie Snodgrass. Whew. And now shots are starting to even up. Now shots are 8-5. They have not had a shot in a while, Boston. Ever since the 8-1 or 8-2 shot count, we had the next 3. We've started to take things back a little bit. I like that. This is exactly what you need. That's the response you want. Final few seconds ticking down. We're in there and trying to get the puck back. Another shot. Ooh. Boston covers up. Almost gave us a rebound. And our shots are 8-6. Now it's starting to look like a bit more of an even period. I don't think they even needed the intermission. They just needed the commercial break to reset. I love that. You know, that's a sign of, I think that sometimes can separate good and great teams. Good teams need the intermission to reset. Great teams, commercial break. Commercial break. Let's reset. Let's get back into the game. You know, forget everything that happened before. Let's just focus on right now. And that's exactly what they've done since then. And it goes to the corner. I think Boston's just going to try to bring down the final 4 seconds. And this looks like that'll be it for the period as they get it out of the end. And that's the first period. What a first period. All right. Oh, man, it's going to be a fun game to talk about if this is how the game continues to go. What a great first. What am I saying? Good. This is a great first period. Mashmeyer, great as always. Oh, man. That goal by Merzo, I'm still reeling. What a play. What an effort. Her and Watts just had an amazing effort, both of them. Oh, just stellar. Just absolutely stellar. Oh, man. And I mean, I've loved Merzova these past 2 games. The little Selly out of the box with her after her penalty, and then the jailbreak goal. She comes out of the box to Selly with the team. Love that. And then there's this amazing effort goal. Just fantastic. Merzova's honestly quickly becoming one of the players that I'm is becoming a quick favorite. Really, she's great. My list of favorite players, though, it's basically the entire team at this point. I mean, they're all so good and so talented. And most of them, I think most or all of them have had some sort of offensive impact at this point, um, which is always good to see. I mean, last game, the big player stepped up, and that's huge. Yeah, Mashmeyer's been elite. Go, Mashmeyer, go. Indeed. Mashmeyer is just on another level every single night. And this period, she was on another level again. 8 shots, only lets in 1. And let's be real, Boston had nothing but daylight. Like no one was there to block the shot or anything. It was just a clean shot with so much open space. And in this league, you can't do that. You cannot give a player a bunch of open space to take a shot on goal. That's a recipe for disaster, just a recipe for disaster. But other than that, Mashmeyer's honestly been elite, and I've liked our first period's pushback. I like our first period pushback, definitely. Keep it up till the definitely. That first half of the first period, that rocked me to my core. That was like, uh-oh. But the pushback, this team honestly might be one of the best teams in the league in terms of pushback. You can knock them down, but you cannot knock them out. You push them down, they will always get back up. They will always fight until the final bell. You do not just bully this team. You score on them, they'll be back way more aggressive, way angrier. And this period, I think, is a perfect example because it felt like they were getting bullied a little bit. I mean, they had that really, really bad penalty kill. It wasn't a really bad penalty kill, but a penalty kill that generated a whole bunch of momentum for Boston. And right when it looked like we would maybe get that back, they storm back the other way and score, which is just brutal, just backbreaking. And we get 2 power plays, and I don't think they were anywhere close to the power plays that I've seen Ottawa have before. I think we might have gotten one shot. We generated basically nothing, or I don't think we got one. I'm already forgetting it just happened. This is why it's good to take notes and to do live streams, because I always have to go back, what did I say in my notes? Did we get a shot or not? I can't remember. But yeah, no, the 2 power plays did not look good. We didn't really generate much of anything. And we still had pushback, and we still came back, and we still said, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's not only that we scored. And while obviously it is good that we scored, it's that after that, we went back to the driver's seat and we said, you know what, Boston, you're on your heels. We aren't on ours anymore. You're on your heels. And that's exactly how it was effectively for the rest of the period. We've stolen a lot of momentum there. And I love that. I love that we were able to push back and be like, nope, you know what? Tie game. We're going to come at you. We're going to play smart. We aren't going to make any mistakes. And from here on out, you're going to be desperately hoping that you can just clear the puck out of your end to finish the period. Great. That's exactly what you want from your team. What more can you ask for? The team showed up. They showed up, and I'm happy that they did. Oh. So now I'm wondering. I said Adge is going to get some points, and Razova just had that amazing effort. So now I'm going to start. I predicted an Ottawa win. I predicted that what was it, 5-2? I said 5-2 Ottawa win. So we can still do it. But now I'm going to start predicting players who I think are going to get points. So I'm predicting Lexi Adja. I'm going to say Ashton Bell. I think Ashton Bell is due. I think Ashton Bell is going to get a point. I'm going to guess one more. You know what? Am I feeling crazy? I might be feeling a little bit crazy. You know what? I'm going to do Emrance Mashmar. She's going to get an assist. That's what I'm predicting. Oh, Clark too. Clark's actually a really good answer. You know what? Yes, and I know people on Twitter will like that answer. So Clark is going to be my obvious. I have to answer that. I have to answer Clark. So obviously Clark. All right, and you know, I gotta make some tweets now. I gotta tweet out this live stream, and I gotta tweet out. Should I tweet my predictions? I don't know. I feel like that's bad energy. I feel like that's bad energy to put it out there on Twitter, but I will talk about the Mirzova. I'm talking about Mirzova. Effort. Mirzova with an amazing effort. What a goal. I think that sounds good. I think that sounds good. All right, here we are. I'm gonna. All right, I'm self promoting. I apologize for being on my phone, but I got to tell everyone my live reaction to the PWHL Ottawa game. I mean, I have to, right? It's like required. It's required by me. What kind of YouTuber wouldn't do that? Yeah, I'll even take a picture and everything. Like there we go. PWHL Ottawa live reaction. I mean, come on. There we go. Just a little bit of self-advertising. A little bit of self-advertisement. I have to. Oh, my Twitter. Yes, my Twitter. My Twitter is. Let me find it. And also plug my Instagram. This is the plugging intermission. It is at local Ottawa fan. I'm your local Ottawa fan. I think your was just not big enough for the handle. So at local Ottawa fan. That's where you can find me on Twitter. And on Instagram, it is. Where do I find my ad again? I think it's just your local Ottawa fan. I think that's all it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think it's your local Ottawa fan. I'm pretty sure if you look up on Instagram or Twitter, I should write them down in the caption. You're right. I should do that. Can I do that? Edit. Yes, I can. Okay. Here we go. I'm officially doing it. I am sharing my Twitter. Listening to my Twitter. You know what? I'm going to find the actual link on Twitter. That's right. I'm going to go directly to the source. All right. And then you can see my if you want to see more of my thoughts, you can just go there, and you know, I sometimes tweet things too. So there's that. I'm so bad at the internet. How do I link my Twitter? I feel like it should be so much easier than that. Oh, there we go. Profile. And then I think I just take this link. Yeah. There we go. That should do it. All right. Hopefully that did something. And you know what? From here on out, I will make sure that I can do that. That I'll actually put it in my captions, make it a lot more streamlined for everybody following me. And for those of you who aren't following me on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all of that. I make reactions after every single game. So if you want to hear my thoughts, you want to see my analysis, it'll be right here on this YouTube channel. So subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, all that wonderful stuff, so that you don't miss a single game. And I'm hoping to do some more live streams as well. Shocker, I'm a big Ottawa fan, so I do have season tickets. So my home games, I'm probably not going to be doing live streams, just because I don't think the people behind me at the games will quite enjoy that. But definitely, I'm hoping that more of the away games I can actually do streams. And playoffs, if we make it, knock on wood, definitely. Every away playoff game, 100%. This will be, I'll be doing it, because I mean, how can you not? It's the playoffs. Also, I want to thank everybody for the kind comments. I've been reading them. So thank you so much for the kind comments. Honestly, they mean the world to me. They make it worth doing this. I'm already a huge super fan, but to see that other people are also enjoying this content, it means a lot. All right. Well, we're still in the intermission, so I'm going to talk about something where I just haven't known where to talk about this. Because I was like, what game should I talk about this during one of the PWHL games? About Ottawa, because it's a PWHL related thing, but it has nothing to do with Ottawa. The battle of Bay Street, the battle on Bay Street was amazing. Over 19,000 fans. So first off, to the no one cares about women's hockey crowd, you can officially shut the hell up. Like, I mean, that is it's so much better than anyone can imagine. I mean, it was just amazing how many fans came out to support that. I really, really hope that Ottawa gets a game at the CTC, because I am fully convinced that we could pack that house. I am fully convinced that we could be the first ever game to crack not 10, but 20,000 fans at a single PWHL game. I'm fully convinced that it could be the biggest women's game ever. And I also think that during the playoffs, these games should be in the biggest arenas possible, because while I do understand that, okay, you know what? It is possible that if you put the entire season, the entire 24 game season, all of them in NHL arenas, there is a possibility that, even if it's not just about not selling out, but it's about, if you only have like 8,000 fans in an arena that has a capacity of like 8,000, it looks really good. It sounds really good. In a capacity of like 18,000, doesn't look nearly as good. I've been to Sens games where there were 8,000 fans, and I've been to PWHL games where there were 8,000 fans, and the vibes are different, very different. Games where there's 8,000 fans in a stadium where there should be a lot more, it's kind of depressing. It's like, wow, no one showed up. When it's 8,000 out of 8,000, it's like, yeah, we probably could have had more. And I've had conversations with so many people who were like, I wanted to go to the Ottawa game, the PWHL Ottawa game. I couldn't. No tickets were left. I'm fully convinced that we could sell out a few games at the CTC, 100%. And I really think that if we make the playoffs, and if any team honestly makes the playoffs, so no matter whichever 4 teams make the postseason, especially if it's a 5-game series, meaning you'll have 2, maybe 3 home games at most. If you are home in both the semis and in the finals, and both of those series go the distance, all 5 games, that's 6 home games total. And you got to remember, of those 6 home games, one of them would be, the first game of the series. And then the other one would be the second game of the series. And the third one would decide who's moving on. And then one would be the first game of the finals. The other would be the second game of the finals. And then it would decide who wins the championship. And if you're the away team, then you have one game that will either give give your team the lead in the series, or could be the last game. It would be an elimination game. If it's tied, then your team has the opportunity to win. So in either case, I feel, because especially if it's a 5-game series, since every game would be so impactful and so meaningful, I have no doubt in my mind that teams would be able to sell to capacity, full NHL arenas. So I really hope that during the postseason, we see every single game in an NHL arena, because I'm sure that we could sell out every single game or get close to it. Definitely way more than 8,000 fans, way more than even 10,000. I'm sure it'd probably be minimum 15 if you were playing for a championship, playing in a playoff game. I mean, I can tell you, as somebody from Ottawa who cheers for Ottawa teams, if we had not only playoff hockey in the CTC, oh my gosh, the city would shut down. The city would shut down for that. So 1,000%, I really do think that we should try to have more games, because the battle on Bay Street, I think that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you open up that avenue, yeah, you're going to get fans. I think that every single team could play in an NHL arena with every ticket available and sell to capacity. I really think that they could. This league's done exceptionally well. The fans are great, honestly. They're really dedicated. This is a good league with a bright future. And I don't know, I don't see a reason to not have every team have at least one game in their city's NHL arena. I'm not saying it needs to be every single game. In the playoffs, I'm literally saying that. In the playoffs, I am. Oh, and the game is back. So that's my thoughts on that. But now here's my thoughts on, the game that is happening here in I think it's Songa Center. And we are going to chip it out of our end. Got it to their end. They got it to ours, but nobody's really set up anything yet. That's all right. Definitely not quite the high-flying start that the first period had. They're both playing a little more conservative, trying to set something up. Here comes Skamura to try and get it out. Boston gets the edge. Oh, Boston's really got the edge here. Now they are setting something up with a lot of traffic in front, and they score. Why did I say that it wasn't a good start? Why did I say that it wasn't a high-flying offense? Oh. Well, immediately we go down one again. Just instant. Ugh. Failure to clear the zone leads to a back-breaking goal. Traffic in front. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I do agree with the Titans of with having a location downtown in TD. I do think that 100% a location downtown just in general would be good. I think if we have a LeBreton Flats Arena, for example, oh yeah, the PWHL can definitely sell games there. But I think a game even in the CTC we could. But yeah, no, there's definitely a market downtown, way more in my opinion than Canada. That's just my thoughts on that. But we immediately this bad start to the first, even worse start to the second, not even a minute in, and we are down 2-1. Again, the only good news is that, there's lots of period left to try and get back into this. And, oh man, this is really slowing down. The puck's just kind of stuck on the boards here. Is anyone gonna get it? All right, we finally kind of get it out, but it just goes to Boston. Oh, Omerzova takes exception to that. She loses her stick and a little hit after not after the play. The play is still going, but the puck wasn't there anymore. And yeah, no, Canada's not a great location. I don't think that's a surprise. I really don't think that anybody's shocked to hear that Canada is out of the way for basically everybody except people who live in the West End. So 100%, I think, an arena Oh, a shot goes wide. But yeah, an arena downtown, it would be best for everybody. It'd definitely be best for the city. And can we get the puck back? No, we cannot. Now oh no, we cannot. We lose control. Can we now get it out? Yes. Is it gonna be? It's icing. Oh my gosh. No, we still cannot get it out of the zone. We have had like no time on attack. We're almost 3 minutes into the period. This is like the one thing that we just actively did not want. Okay. You know what? Not Tapini. I think she got a backbreaking goal in our loss to them. Shot, great save, Mashmeyer. Oh my gosh, just deflected wide. Play is called dead for, I think, goalie interference. I don't know for what exactly. But it's okay. It doesn't go in. Okay. Again, losing the face-off, but can we get it out? Can we please get the puck and get it out? Oh, okay. Nice little move there. And okay, yeah. Now we're trying to get some control of that puck. And it flips over our own teammate's stick. Okay, now we can get it out. Yes, it's out. It's out. Oh my gosh. We cleared the zone. Finally. I feel like oh my gosh, they've basically been playing in our end all game. We get lucky they get an offside call, but this has basically just been, not all game, sorry, all period. All period, Boston has just been in our end, and I'm not a fan. Don't like that. Do not like that at all. Like not the start we wanted to this period. Oh, thank you. Aisha, that's really sweet. I've been told I have a face for radio too. That's a bad joke. All right, here we go. Lexi Agia shoots it down. All right, well, I think that counts. Yeah, it counts as a shot on net, so that's something. Agia again. Can we set something up this time? We're back into their zone. We have the puck. We try to pass it, but we can't. Oh, a shot. Oh, it goes up. We don't score, but they couldn't control. Their goaltender tried to get a glove on it and couldn't. It nearly just kind of trickled in, but goes off to the side. That's all right, though. Now we finally are getting some kind of offense going here, which is exactly what we need. We have the puck behind their net, spinning around. Oh, nice play. Snodgrass with it, I believe. Yeah, Snodgrass. But I think they're finally going to get it out. Boston does not get it out. No, we keep it in their end. Back to Snodgrass, who's taken down. But we get the puck over to... Oh. We get taken down. But again, it's still in their end. Can we get a shot off, though? Can we please just get a shot off? I've said that so many times. Can we just take a shot? Take a shot. I mean, Boston is failing to clear the zone here. Akane, she gets taken down. And that is a penalty, interference. All right. Our past 2 power plays were not great. We're starting to get some momentum here. It went from us being completely incapable of clearing the zone to them. And now we have power play. So maybe we can get a leave in here, score a goal. Oh, a big hit on Akane. I don't think that was actually interference. I think that might have just been the body checking. Elbowing. Yeah, that makes so much easier when I have commentators doing the job for me. And that face-off doesn't count. I got the popcorn. It's a power play. You got to get the popcorn out for a power play, right? Maybe that's why. I haven't had popcorn when we had power plays. That's why they look so bad. So now they're going to look good. They failed to clear the zone. We keep it in. A shot by Watts. All the rebound, but can't quite do anything. But that's a shot on the power play. Let's go. Here's Agia with it. Agia can't get to anybody. Boston's back the other way. Oh, man, they still have it. out in front to nobody. Now it'll go back into their end. They're probably just going to clear it here. They're starting to get, yeah, they're trying to clear it, and they do. Oh my gosh, it's a 2-on-1 the other way. It is a 2-on-1 for Boston. But we get in front of it. We block it. Maschmeyer, whoa. And now things are getting faced. She covers it, but there's a bit of a late hit. Boston's really getting into it, and so is Watts. Oh, lots of pushing afterwards. I love that. Oh, this is not just like this league. You can tell that there is a lot of competitive nature here, and I love that. You know, every team is so good. Every team has a chance to win every single game, and they're competitive. They are really they are competitors. And they play right till the whistle, and sometimes, as we just saw, a little after the whistle. Back in. Oh, a shot. Saved by Boston. But we are getting it over to Bell. Ashton Bell with it. Back to Ashton Bell. Oh, man, we are getting a lot of passes. Skamura to Bell. Bell back to Skamura. Shot. Oh, Boston covers up. Oh, and a huge hit afterwards. Oh, wow, these teams, okay. Yeah, mess her up. I like this. Wow, this is getting a little aggressive. These teams do not like each other. There's been a few post-whistle big hits, honestly. Wow. Yeah, they are getting into it. I feel like if it wasn't for the cages, we would have seen some gloves come off, honestly. Like, they are getting into it. This power play's looked a little bit better, though, I will say. A lot more aggressive, a few shots, a few opportunities, played a bit more in their end. Like, a lot better. This is what a power play is supposed to be. At least generating momentum at the bare minimum. Ooh, what happened to them? Did they get hurt or? I think it's just an equipment thing, but their goaltender's doing something with their pads for Boston. I hope it's just an equipment thing. You always hate to see anybody go down for injury, no matter what team. Really hope it's just some sort of equipment malfunction. It looks like it is because there's no trainer out there, and it's just players helping her out. So it looks like it's just an equipment malfunction. Well, this was a much better power play. We saw 44 seconds left on the power play, though, so you never know. And I don't know if anybody knows the score of the other game. I'll check, actually. I can check how the other game is going. And that's always good to know. It is 2-0 New York. Okay, so this is actually kind of a pivotal game to win right now. So let's get back into this one. All right, we keep it in their zone. We got about 30 seconds left on the power play. Skamura with it behind the net. Boston's getting to it, but we get right back. We got some support, but I think they're trying to clear it, but they can't quite. And Hughes gets it back to the point. Ashton Bell. And back to Bell. She shoots. Oh, we can't quite get to the rebound. It gets deflected. In Boston, trying to clear it. Can't, but there's 2-1. There's the end of the power play. A much better power play than last time. But we're back to even strength. Trying to hem them in their own zone, but they are now breaking out the other way. And it's icing. Okay, we're going to stay in their end, and they're going to have the same lines on. And now shots are evened up a little more. 10-11 for Boston. I guess I should say 11-10 for Boston. But that was a good power play. That's a power play that can hopefully start to generate some momentum and get some more offense. Which, I mean, I've said before, that's been the key, right? Finishing those opportunities. Last game, we did a really good job of finishing scoring opportunities. So we got to just continue to apply the pressure and start doing that here too. Oh, almost getting fun. Oh, we do get in front. Oh, and we can't shoot. Oh, we do, and saved. A huge save. Oh my gosh. We had about 2 or 3 good chances to score there on like the same play. And just couldn't get it in. Did I just jinx it? Did I just jinx it? And we get it back in. Here's Jenner, the captain, trying to corral the puck. She does. Passed shot wide. Ooh, but a good one-timer. Here's Mrazova. 1 goal this game. Shoots. Saved by Boston, and a good save at that. And that should even up the shots. So, I mean, again, a good pushback this period. I don't like how quickly we went down. But yeah, Watts nearly lifts it up above the goaltender, but the puck just gets over her stick. But, all right. I still have faith. I still have faith in this team. We can still do well. We just need to keep this level of intensity, this level of aggressiveness, and I think we can get back. I think we can get back. We just need to keep playing strong, and the goals will come. You know, I've said it before, but hold the faith. Especially, you know, New York with that 2-0 lead does not give me much comfort. You don't want to be back from playing behind again. You know, you don't want to be behind, like, in terms of games, not just like, I mean, we are playing from behind in the game, but in terms of trying to make the playoffs, especially now that we're basically even with every other team, we don't want to be, oh, well, you know, they have X amount of games. A regulation win for Boston and a regulation win for New York would put Boston, I think, 1 point ahead of us, and New York 3. Again, doable. We can get back into it, but it's better to be playing from in front. It's like, let's not give ourselves a harder job than we have to. Let's not. That's simple. Oh, but it's okay. And I'm gonna double check that score in the other game. I'm imagining it's still 2-0. It is still 2-0. Because the playoff race is so tight. And also with Toronto, they have 1 more game played than us. So after this, we'll have as many games played. If we can just be 1 point behind them in as many games played, that gives us a lot more opportunity versus 4 points in as many games played. You know, a little harder, a little less wiggle room. You really need to start winning those games to get back into it. And we are very fast approaching the mid-season point. Okay, we win the draw. Pass it to the corner. Oh, here comes Watts. Shoots. Oh, wide. Oof. Good shot by Watts. I like and here she is again. Oh, she's taken down, but actually more falls by herself. And here's Watts again. A pass that gets picked off. Here comes Boston the other way. We block the lane, though. Okay. Now we just gotta, and they pass it back to the point. A shot, great save, deflection, and here comes Jenner back the other way. And Jenner just gonna kind of pedal it into their end, but they take it back and are headed back the other way pretty quickly. Jenner didn't really have much support there. They dump it in. Mashmeyer gonna give it off to Ashton Bell. And Ashton Bell behind the net around. And we are starting to get it out of our end. We do get it out of our end, but Boston right back on it. And they are going to head. Oh, wait, no. Ashton Bell picks it up. This is a lot of neutral zone flipping and flopping. And this time it'll go to Boston, who gets into our end. And, we have a few opportunities to clear. We don't get it, but we do get the puck back. And this time we do clear out of the zone. But they're doing a really good job of hemming us, of stopping us from getting into their zone now. Okay. And I think this is going to be an icing. Yeah, easy icing. All right, so we ice the puck. About half a period left in the second. Oh, man. And Daryl Watts comes that close to tying it up. But it's still a 2-1 game for Boston. We have now officially taken the shot lead in the game, but their scoring chances are still in favor of Boston. It's 8-5. That's the key there, right? You got to just shoot to try and generate scoring chances. Oh, and we get taken down. This is really starting to become an aggressive game, which I'm a fan of. I like it, but damn. Like, this is getting mean. What a shot. Oh, my gosh. Boston right in front. One-timer goes wide. We are lucky there. That was a really smart play. Really well done. I want to say that's Terralainen, I want to say. I'm trying to remember 15. That's like one of the... There's like a few numbers where I haven't completely memorized yet. And here comes Boston back. Oh, we get right in their way, and we are going to hopefully clear the zone. We are going to clear the zone. Here's Scamora with Gilmore. Or no, not Scamora. Del Rivera, sorry. A shot. It is saved, goes wide. Here's Gilmore. Gilmore fighting for the puck at the boards, and Boston clears it, but we get it right back in. Ooh, and what an effort. And I think that's Shinsi Rose. Boston is, again, going to try and clear the zone. And I think, again, they're going to succeed. Again, though, we stop it and go back into the zone. Here it is with Katerina Mrazova, who has the goal this game for Ottawa. Pass in front. Oh, can't get to Mrazova. It does get to... Oh, a shot. And it is covered up by Boston. And yeah, no, I'm very happy to see the shots back to even. That's honestly, I think, really good at least getting us back into our game. Very, very important that you find some victories, especially it's the second period. Go into the third and say, okay, we have more shots. When we were, when we were losing, Boston was pretty well out shooting us. We're starting to find our footing. That's what you need to have going into the third period. Say, look, even if we're down by one, say, look, you're finding your footing. And just keep playing like this. Just keep applying the pressure. Again, we are really good at responding. We are very good at pushing back against adversity. It's just, I kind of wish that we wouldn't allow that adversity to happen. I wish there wasn't that adversity to push back from. I wish maybe we were playing from in front a little bit more, but it's okay because I do think that this is a team that does. It's crazy. I almost feel like we play better after we get scored on and when we're behind. Almost like, when we have a lead, we don't necessarily get on our heels, but we allow other teams to play really aggressive, and we're sometimes bad at shutting it down. And also, this is a league where small mistakes can really cost you, and sometimes, and especially Ottawa, those little mistakes, they've cost us a lot of games where just one bad play was the difference between a win and a loss. And you gotta really make sure that if the other team gives you anything, you gotta make use of that. You gotta take that to the bank. But I'm still very hopeful that this team can get right back into it, that they can score and that they can score again. And honestly, as much as obviously the regulation win is what you want, especially considering that we are tied with New York. So if they win in regulation and we don't, they would take the point lead. It would also be nice to finally win an overtime game. We've had so many overtime losses. And we win the face-off, but we can't get a shot off. And Mrazova gets taken down. But we get it back to her. She gets back up and fights at the boards, but Boston is going to clear the zone. They're back the other way, so they just dump it in. And, I think they're going to get to it first. Oh, they do, and they take our player out and in the meanwhile. But interception by Jenner. Here's Jenner back the other way. Up. And this is, almost. I think that's Ashton Bell who almost gets it. She tries to center it, but it gets stuck in between the feet of a Boston player. And now Boston's back the other way again. Again, they dump it in. Maschmeyer gets it up. Oh, are we going to clear? We aren't going to clear. Bad giveaway. But again, they just dump it in. And here's Ashton Bell, who gets it over to Taralova, and we are going to keep the puck. We're gonna dump it in. Oh, bad change. Though Jenner is probably pretty tired, honestly. It's been a long shift. And here comes Boston into our end. It's 1-on-2, and we steal the puck. We're back the other way. It is Akane Shiga. Akane Shiga, they get on her, though, and they stop what could have potentially been a break, especially with her speed, but still got a shot wide. Snodgrass's shot goes wide. Here's Shiga, and back to Snodgrass. Another shot. Again, it's wide. Another shot by Bell. Save is made back in front, but again, there's just nobody in front of the net except for 3 Boston players who will clear the zone. Here's Maschmeyer. Hits it out, and they're going to try to get it along the boards. Oh, wow. Nice little bouncing the puck off their stick in midair by Boston. And, that's where it's from. I should have known that. And we are trying to clear the puck desperately. And this time we do. All right, we get it out of our end. We're trying to stop the pushback. Oh, Boston has a 4-on-2. We have made a really bad change. And we get a really good defensive play. And now we're back the other way. A chance for a 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1. Alexiadja shoots up. Oh, great save by Boston to keep the puck out and deflect it up, but the play's not over. That did not go up and out. And we are back with the puck. Trying to get back in. We had a good chance there, and I think, we're offside right now. So Boston is going to get a chance to freely clear the zone. Or are they? No. Alexiadja keeps it in. Shoots. Save is made, and Boston covers up. Okay. And now look at the shot. 16-13 us. Now we're starting to take a little bit more of that momentum back, which is, again, what you want to see. We just got to deliver. We just got to put the finishing touches on this. We've had a few good scoring opportunities. We gotta score them. But this is what you want to see. These are the positives that you want to be seen. And Boston will clear it, but we'll get it right back. And the end, can Jenner beat Boston to it? I think she might be able to. Yes, she does. She's got the puck. Pass in front. Shot. Can't get on net. But another shot. Again, not quite on net. Okay, now we actually do have somebody in front. Get it to Jenner. Oh, but it's deflected. Keeping it in, though. Mrazova is trying to steal the puck. She does. So it's still our puck in Boston's end. We get it up to 71. I'm forgetting so many players' names. Again, Mrazova with the block. Again, she has it. Now it's Jenner. Jenner with the puck in Boston's end. She's looking for someone to pass to. She doesn't have a passing lane. And they stop that chance. And Boston comes back, dumps it in. And now we're just going to try and get it out. Oh, if we don't, but we're going to get back to it. Or are we? Okay, and Maschmeyer's just going to cover up. Smart play by Maschmeyer, honestly. We kind of need that. Just get that quick little reset. We had a huge chance there, and Jenner just didn't have anybody open. Oh, rough. We've had a few opportunities, though, to score now, which is good because, honestly, when we went down 2-1, that entire start of the second period, we just didn't have anything. We generated literally nothing. We're generating stuff, but we got to finish. We've got to finish. And I know we got another period ahead of us. I know, but now that we're getting momentum, I really want to see us try and get something done, before the end of the period. And you can tell that we want that too. You can tell that Ottawa is really playing to tie it right now. They aren't playing to try to get to the third. They are trying to score now. Going to the third tie, that'd honestly be a best case scenario. Obviously, a lead would be nice, but just get into the third tied. Boston had a lead for basically the entire second. If you can interfere with that and just break up that momentum that they have, even if it's just by a bit, even if you can just score. I mean, and this is the best time to do it. A late score when you've had a lead for a majority of the period, it's a back-breaking kind of goal that completely alters your mentality going into the third. So I'm really hoping that, we can just get one in, tie it up, and go into the third tied. Because I think going into the third tied would benefit us. Gonna get some water though. What's the fans here for a Wednesday night? That's nice to see. Really nice to see. And Boston to the point, over to the side. They're in our end near the corner behind the net. They get it back, but we are going to interrupt this play. And why would we pass it back? And they're back to the side of the boards. And again, we're going to interrupt their play, trying to stall their momentum. It's stuck at the boards. They do get it to the point. Oh man, they keep it in. Oh, something happened. Something called the play dead. Was it a hand pass? I think it was a hand pass. Looks like Boston with a hand pass to end that play. I will say that's one thing that I've noticed we can sometimes struggle with is clearing the zone. And I find it's not that we're bad at it on the whole. It's that we'll just have like a brief period of time where we just can't clear the zone. And that's when I kind of hold up. Oh, Ashton Bell keeps it in. We're now in Boston zone. And now Ashton Bell again holds the line. Nice pass to Harmon. Goes around the board, and it should get to Boston, who will try to clear it. But no, Ashton Bell again keeping it in. Boston looking, and a nice pass behind the net to clear. And this time Ashton Bell gets the puck back, but can't clear the zone. To Gilmore, who's loses the puck, gets stolen from her. And now Boston back in the other way. Ooh, big hit. No call there. I'm okay with that. And now here's nope, De La Rovere, huge move, shoot, rebound. Where is it? I think it's covered up. And another scoring opportunity that Boston gets in front of. And the game will remain 2-1 for Boston. De La Rovere with a good chance there. But just can't score. And it's not due to a lack of trying. It's not due to not taking the shot. Just Boston's goaltending. It's there. Locked in tonight. Boston's goaltending has looked actually pretty good tonight. And it hops over our stick. Hops over Rose's stick, but and Boston still has it. Ooh, they are really looking dangerous. Can we please try to get it? Oh, man, it's to the point. A shot blocked, and it deflects over to the corner, but Boston still has it in our own zone. Boston to the point. A shot deflection, and Maschmeyer covers up. Great save. Covers to prevent a rebound. Both teams on either end of the ice with a scoring opportunity that the goaltender snuffs out. Whew. This is again, the Boston-Ottawa games are always good. They're always close. Mind you, all of Ottawa's games have been good, close games. So I'm yet to see a game where it has not been entertaining. Even painful losses are at least entertaining. The whole game is worth watching. And here comes Agia. Oh, man, it's a 3 or not Agia, sorry. Clark. Oh, man, a shot deflects in front. The goaltender knocks it away, and now Boston back the other way. Oh, my gosh, we had an odd rush there, and we couldn't deliver. And a dump in by Boston, but we clear the zone as we go into the final 3 minutes of this second period. And Boston, oh, man, smart move. They kind of chip it out of the zone. And even though our players right there, we had players deep in their end, so we couldn't really do anything with it. As Boston comes into our end. No, Akane Shiga steals it. Pass up. Nice play with the stick to keep it in by Hughes. Gabby Hughes with it in the corner, fighting for it. Back to the other corner. And, oh, man, we can't get a clean pass to Skamura. Skamura to Bell. Back behind the net to Gabby Hughes, to Sakamura, a shot, a save. It's not covered, and now it is, but almost. Again, a close chance, a good opportunity. That puck was certainly loose. We almost have it, but alas. Oh, man. In fact, wait a minute. No, it never got covered. That was just a quick whistle. That puck was never covered. What are you talking about? That puck wasn't covered. But thankfully, Boston takes a penalty because it wasn't covered. That's what the call, right in front of the net. I mean, we would have scored there if it wasn't for almost blatant interference you've ever seen. Oh, man, that's actually not on us. That's on Boston actively interfering, because if they hadn't, it would have been an open net. I mean, that should have been a goal. But I mean, I don't really think that Boston's obviously upset, but I don't think there's anything to argue. I mean, this was as clear as it gets. It was a blatant roughing call. It's pretty obviously roughing. If she didn't basically just throw our player down, throwing her right at her face, then that's probably going to be a tie game. Now we've got a power play, our fourth power play of the game. Here's Harman. Harman over to Bell. Bell with it. Bell looking. Jessica Murrah, who shoots. Save made by Boston. Now we are really testing them, though. 20 shots to their 14. Now we are at least, we're generating some offense. We got to keep doing this, you know. Now we are like, this second period, you know, again, same as the first period, tale of two teams. A tale of two teams. All right, back in. Boston will win the faceoff and try to clear it, but they won't, and it's to Mrazova. Mrazova, who already has a goal this game, to Adjieff behind the net. And now we get it to Rose, to Jenner, the captain, with a shot. Oh, deflects. Oh, and we cannot get on the rebound. Boston tries to clear but can't. And we fan on the pass, and now Boston will clear, and they might have a break. Now here's Boston on a break, but we are able to get the stick in the way, and that'll lead to nothing. Is that a penalty? Did we get a penalty? Or I think we might have. What did we do? We got a penalty. What? I got to see this replay, because maybe we did do something. I'm just not sure what. Oh, slashing, I think. Yeah, slashing. No, or it's either slashing or holding. Well, there was a huge opportunity to get back into the game on the power play. And yeah, slashing. There it is. And so we'll have a 4-on-4 for about a minute, and then Boston will have about a minute of power play. Well, that's no fun to end this period. And here is Ashton Bell just trying to clear the zone. No, pass back to Harman. Here comes Savannah Harman breaking out in a Boston zone. Still with it, trying to get around the net, but can't. And Boston will regain control from behind their own net. They pass. They're trying to get out of their zone. It shouldn't be that high end. Now they do. Now they're out of their zone. Still 4-on-4 for another about 15 seconds. But they'll probably get a good power play to start the third. They'll get a good chunk of power play time, as we will try to clear our zone as the 4-on-4 trickles to a very... Not much happens there. And now Boston on the power play with the final 15 seconds here of the second period. So now it's really about killing this and getting into the third, down 1. Here comes Ottawa. Can't do anything. Oh, man. And a bad giveaway. 3-2. And that should be it. That should be it. That's it. That's the period. That's the period. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. The TV is faster than the YouTube. Oh my god. I feel bad too because my YouTube should also be behind. Oh man, I'm sorry. Just like hit pause for like 3 or 4 seconds. Yeah, that period. Oh, brutal. And we're gonna have a penalty kill to start the third. Down 1. That's the situation, kind of similar to last game where we were tied and then scored a jailbreak goal. And it changed the prospect. That penalty definitely makes the third a lot tougher for us. So hopefully we're able to bounce back a little bit. I mean, I want to be mad. But that second period wasn't terrible. Bad start for sure. In under a minute, they score. But then we bounced back. That second half of the second period was really good. We really outshot them. We were in their zone a lot more. We had a lot of good opportunities. We just, as usual, they didn't quite score, which is what we need to do. And that's the thing. We need to start delivering the goals. Need a big sip of water for this one. Well, I've talked a lot about, on intermissions, I'm going to like to talk about things that I want to talk about, but I'm not just sure where. Maybe I'll make a video about them later. One thing that I really want to talk about is, I'm your local Ottawa fan, so I'm going to talk about Ottawa sports for a moment. The NLL, National Lacrosse League, is coming back to Ottawa. They will be playing at the Canadian Tire Center. So I'm excited to see that. I've never been huge into the NLL. I've caught a few games, but the biggest thing that held me back from like really getting into the Major Lacrosse League, 2 things. For one, a lot of the games aren't accessible. I think they do have a game of the week though on TSN, which is nice. So it does make it a little more watchable. And the other thing is that I didn't really have a team to cheer for. I was like, I don't know, Toronto Rock, I guess. They're from Toronto. I don't know. First off, they're a Toronto team. That feels gross, I can kind of understand the Raptors and the Blue Jays, but in a league where there's multiple Canadian teams, I don't know. That feels wrong as an Ottawa fan. But, I was like, who do I cheer for? So now, well, I guess I'll cheer for the Ottawa Black Bears. That answers that question. And, obviously, 9 home games, 9 away games. 9 home games isn't that hard. I might be able to catch a few, maybe catch them all if I do end up getting season tickets. And I'm curious, and I'm just, gonna start talking here and maybe on Twitter and a few other places if that's something that interests anybody. I think I've said in the past that I do intend when the CFL season starts. I'm a big CFL fan. If you've seen my fan room, you see although there's a whole lot of Sens merch, there's also a whole lot of Red Blacks merch. I'm a big time Ottawa Red Blacks fan. My 2 favorite sports are hockey and football, Canadian or American. Big football fan, big Ottawa Red Blacks fan. I go to every game, and I watch every game that I can't go to, and so I definitely intend to do breakdowns of the Red Blacks games in the same way that I do breakdowns of the PWHL games. And I'm not sure if people would also want that for lacrosse, but that's something I've debated, and definitely I want to go to a few games. I mean, season tickets, it's like a maybe for me. I probably would actually want to watch a few New York Riptide games because we aren't getting an expansion team. We are getting a relocation of a team that's actually doing decent right now. They're 5-5, which is decent. 8 teams make the playoffs, 7 teams miss the playoffs. The Riptide have apparently a top 3 player in the world. I believe his name is Jeff Tate. And apparently he's like amazing, like a kind of franchise player that is, bound to have his number in the rafters soon enough. So definitely something to look for. Anybody who's just a fan of Ottawa sports in general, and wants to go see something new. We got a lacrosse team. I can tell you that I'm a big sports fan in general, and even in the sports that I don't like really follow, also go to a game or two. I've been to a Titans game. I've actually been to an MLS game in Montreal before, and that was a really fun time. Um, of all the major sports, the only league that I have not seen live, exclude the NFL, I haven't seen live. Yeah, Atletico. I really want to see them. I think I'm probably going to try to catch a few of their games this season. I've never actually seen an Atletico game, which is a real bummer. And I really want to see the Atletico and the Blackjacks this year. Even if I'm not huge into soccer or European football or just football, however you'd like to call it. Um, but I also can say that watching it live versus watching it on TV are very different experiences. Like I can remember, I don't know how I didn't like watching soccer on the TV, and then I went to an MLS game live, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Especially it gives you like it makes you see just how big it is, and just how hard it actually is to score. How far they need to get that ball just to get a goal. They can't throw it. In football, you can get down an entire football field, but you're also like chucking the ball, 40, 50 yards. So the accuracy and the skill necessary to score and to do well in soccer, it's so different. And I think going there in person, it really puts it into perspective. So definitely I want to shout out, some of the other and sometimes lesser known teams. But yeah, Atletico Ottawa we've got the Blackjacks, the I believe the CBL, the basketball league in Canada. So if you want to check a basketball game, the way they finish it, I've seen a few, and they end their games in a very different way than in the NBA, where like after the time expires, the game doesn't just end and whoever has more points wins. After the time expires, they then will set, okay, based off of how many points have been scored, whoever gets to this point total first wins. So, you could be up by 10, 20, 30 points. And then if they say, okay, well, whoever gets this point total first wins, you still need to get those extra points to actually put the game away. So, even when time expires, the game is technically never over. I like that. One thing that I've actually has turned me off of the NBA before, and I've watched a whole bunch of NBA games. I've watched the Raptors run to the championship, but those final 2 minutes when a team is like up by 6 or 8, and like the game basically is so like that unless like a miracle happens, the game's probably over. But because it's still technically feasible, there's like foul to the foul line. More often than not, they'll knock down one of the two. But because it's still technically not over, they keep doing it. Whereas like this is a little different. This is more like, okay, now we just need to not let them score points. Now, if anything, like if your opponent needs to get 2 points to win the game, fouling them is the worst possible thing you can do. Now you give them an opportunity to go to the free throw line and just completely end it. The fan section. Okay, I got to remember the fan section is what makes the atmosphere at Atletico. I definitely got to then remember the fan section. But yeah, lots of great sports teams in Ottawa. I'm sure everybody knows the Sens, and even though right now they're kind of in the dog days, and they've been in the dog days for so long, going to a Sens game is still fun. It's still a good time, especially if you go on a weekend. I've been to their past 2 home openers, and it's always fun. It's always fun. And yeah, and I was at a Titans game last year. It was very fun. I quite enjoyed the Titans game. And all right, a little personal information. I'm actually a vegetarian. Best veggie hot dog in Ottawa. Best veggie hot dog I've ever had is at the Titans game. And I'm somebody's like, I love going to, I used to love going to a baseball game and getting a hot dog. And then I was vegetarian, so I didn't eat hot dogs. And I saw a veggie hot dog, and I was like, I've never had a good veggie hot dog. Like, never have I had one or I ate it. And I was like, damn, that's good. I went for seconds at the Titans game. I actually was like, that was so good that I actually want another one. I'm going to go buy another one. Just for that alone, it's worth it. And they got this baseball, but I've got it. I got it. Maybe I can show it off in one of my videos. Yeah, but oh my gosh, I remember I got this big baseball bat, and it's like it's like a baseball bat, but it's like a cup, and like fill it, and you can drink from it, and it's great. I love it. I love that thing. Maybe I might make a video of like talking about all the sports teams in Ottawa, maybe in the off season for the PWHL, but before the start of the season for the CFL. I think that there's like a month in between where like the PWHL is done, but the CFL hasn't quite started. But I'm not 100% sure. Um, and I can talk about all the other teams. Sorry, and I'm hoping that maybe with every other team in Ottawa, I can at least like do a video on them at some point in the future. And I think a part of that is I do want to go see every single team. I wanted this year. I really it's my goal. I mean, I've seen a PWHL and Ottawa Senators game already. I've seen multiple PWHL games, and this year I'm about to see multiple Sens games. I think I went to the game on the 24th. I might have gone to a game. I went to a game in January, and then I went to a game in February. What am I talking? I've been to a lot of games, and I'm a Sens fan too. It's just I think everybody talks about the Sens in Ottawa, like in the Ottawa online platform. There's a lot of people talking about the Sens, and I don't think you need to hear my thoughts because my thoughts are basically the same as everybody else's. I feel like my voice isn't unique enough yet. I don't think I have unique enough opinions to warrant my saying, hey, here's my thoughts on the Sens and here's why. I have like maybe one or two hot takes, but that's about it. And I don't think that warrants, me analyzing every week or every game or every month or every whatever. Maybe at the end of the season, I'll do like a post-mortem, or if they somehow miraculously win 20 games in a row and make the playoffs, I'll do a post-season preview. But that's probably going to be about it. But I think, every team I at least want to talk about a little bit. I think part of, why I call myself your local Ottawa fan is because I want to talk about the teams that maybe are more local to Ottawa. That, if you aren't an Ottawa fan, if you don't live in Ottawa, you might not, be constantly thinking of going to these games. Mind you, the PWHL is doing very well. The PWHL, I think, is just, in general, people are just going to the games, and I think it's going to be a very popular league for a very long time. And I do notice with the NLL, actually, it does have a decent fan base. But I also, like I remember I checked online, when they announced, oh man, we're getting a National Lacrosse League team. And a lot of the comments were from like media personalities, not that that's a bad thing. There are media personalities in Ottawa that I like, but they work for a media personality, if that makes sense. It's not like me, who's like some guy in his mom's basement just talking about the game, or some guy in his fan room just talking about the game. It was like people who actively work in Ottawa sports. And I'm like, why don't we just have like the regular local Ottawa fan to say, hey, oh yeah, the lacrosse do that. Baseball. Baseball back cup for your cup collection is honestly a great one. And yeah, that's actually just what I was saying. Yeah, the NLL, the National Lacrosse League, has recently announced that the New York Riptide next season will be the Ottawa Black Bears. That's the name. We have a name, by the way. I actually find it very funny that we got a name for our lacrosse team before we got a name for our PWHL team. Again, I've made my thoughts clear. Alerts. It's got to be alerts. I've made my thoughts on that clear. But yeah, Ottawa Black Bears. And I am very excited for them to release a jersey. I am a jersey collector. You talk about your cup collection. I am a jersey collector. I'm just a general merch collector, and I'm thinking that maybe one day I can just do a tour of my merch, especially my shirts. Actually, I have so many sports related T-shirts and other shirts, and my jerseys. So maybe one day I'll actually do a video that just goes over all of it, just like all the things I've collected. I've got a few bobbleheads. I think I have I know Eric Carlson, Chris Phillips, Brady Kachuk. I don't think I have a bobblehead of Daniel Alfredson, but I know I have like a figure of Daniel Alfredson. I have a picture of him. Wayne Gretzky. I have like his cards on like a in a frame. I have actually it's in my basement where I watch. I've got my a little Grey Cup section. I have one. It shows the past. It shows the 2000s actually. It shows the 2000s decade, all the Grey Cup winners. Then another one of just the Grey Cup with the 8 teams. This is before the Ottawa Red Blacks were in the league. The 8 teams. I have one of the Grey Cup that I went to, and the Grey Cup was here in Ottawa. I have it like framed, me, my buddy, my ticket, the final score, all of that. And then I actually have a nice little poster plaque kind of thing of Henry Burris with the Grey Cup. We still have 2016 Ottawa. I'm a huge fan. I have like a huge sports collection, so I definitely think to oh yeah, jerseys are so expensive. That's why I'm saying these jerseys are so worth it. $120. I think it was 125 after tax. I want to say for a hockey jersey, it's such a good price. Yeah, but that's what I said. I like that it's just PWHL Ottawa because it kind of gives it an original 6-5. You know, we are an original 6 teams. They're just being like Ottawa with just an Ottawa jersey. I've seen so many people like, oh, it's lame, it's bland. But I think that at the same time, 25 years from the future, when there are teams in Pittsburgh, there are teams in Detroit, there's a team in Edmonton and Calgary and Vancouver, and it's like a 20 team league. And then Ottawa says, hey, you remember our season 1 jersey? You remember that? We're bringing it back. I think people are going to lose their minds. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, finally. Yeah, we're so excited. Like, I really have a feeling like this is going to kind of become a classic jersey. And I think, I still think next year they're going to announce a team name and, you know, a different jersey and all that. But I think that's kind of going to add to the rarity of these jerseys, which is why I say if you have any interest, if you have even an inkling that you might maybe want a jersey, like get them while they're available, because when they first sold, they sold out immediately, and now they're back in stock. Get them, because this might be the only season. I'm not saying it. I don't have any insider information. This is just speculation. But if this is it, like if this is the only season where we're going to use these jerseys, then this would be like, oh, this is like the season 1 jersey. And I think of it of like, if you've ever been with Sens game and you've seen somebody with that really old logo, the Ottawa Senators Parliament logo, you're like, oh, you've been a fan. Like you were here since before all of this. And I could see that being this jersey, you know, in the future, maybe Ottawa's, you know, a multi-championship team and is now the Alerts and has a whole bunch of history. And you see somebody with this jersey and you'd be like, oh, you've been there since day one. And we are right back to the third period. And Boston has about 30 seconds left on the power play. So we immediately dump it into there. And that's a good start. You know, you want to try and kill off this penalty quickly. You want to do it without incident. And then you want to get right back into the game. So Boston's in our end there. They pass it to behind the net. Back to the corner. We have nobody really covering anybody. We're more trying to plug lanes, which isn't a bad idea because right there we got a blocked shot. And we clear it, and 3 and 2 and 1, and that's a penalty kill. All right, even strength, right back to even strength. And now the key is this. We have about 19 minutes. Can we score a goal? That's what it comes down to. Can we score a goal? We have not scored since the first. So now we gotta come up big, and big hit, but we are coming back out. Here comes Akane Shiga on a breakaway. Akane Shiga on a breakaway. Can she get her first of the year? No, what a save. Oh my gosh, good move, but she can't get it past the goalie. Oh my gosh. And goes in front, but the goaltender gets a stick on it. We keep it in their end though, and they get it back around behind the net. And it's looking like Boston will have a chance to clear it, and they do. Oh, what a chance. We had a breakaway opportunity to try and tie the game, and just their goaltending again comes up big. 1 goal on 21 shots. 20 saves, 21 shots. I mean, and we're even starting to even up the scoring chances as Boston shoots it in our end. But Brianne Jenner gets the puck right back. Oh, no. We almost gave it away, but we don't. And here we come. Back the other way. Up, back to Jenner, who shoots it wide. Almost gets past the goaltender, but it goes wide. Now here comes Boston, trying to get back the other way. They shovel it into our end. Maschmeyer with a stop over to Harmon. Here's Savannah Harmon behind her net, breaking out from the blue line past the center line, and we will just dump it in. Oh, I think we might get the puck back, though. We do. It's Snodgrass. Snodgrass from behind the net. Snodgrass over to Boyd. But Boston, Boston again, not struggling to clear it. We get back up to the boards, and now they will get out of their zone, and they will dump it in our end. We will take that puck. Ashley Bell says, thank you very much. Takes the puck and is heading back. This is kind of a bit of a back and forth, but Boston's now in their own end with the puck. I think we still had the better opportunities, but you don't want to let them back in. You don't want to give them that chance. And now Boston's in our end, setting up a shot, goes, deflects wide. But Boston's still with it in our end. They shoot it around the boards, and Gilmore is able to get it out. And we don't maintain the puck, though. And here comes Boston back. A shot deflects wide. Behind our net, Della Rovere trying to clear it. Can't quite do it, but we will get it out of the zone. And we dump it into their end. And we'll go for a change. No, it's all right. I'm just happy to have anybody watching, viewing, listening. I'm just happy to have, people who are enjoying my live stream and enjoying my content. That's all that matters. And we get the puck back. It is... Oh, no, that's a shot. And another shot. Both of them saved. I think one went wide. And we are... Oh, here's a Kane Shiga. Big hit. But we block it as they try to clear. And Shiga again passes it back. But we can't hold the line. And we throw it back into their end. Akane Shiga tries to steal it, but can't. And here comes Boston back the other way. Boston, a pass, a shot is blocked. And here's Akane trying to clear it. She does. Good clear. And here's Daryl Watts busting through, but she can't keep control of the puck. And Boston will clear it. And they will storm back to our end. But Jenner gets to the puck and loses it, but we will still corral it. It's Boyd who has the puck behind her net, or Rose, who has the puck behind her net and is going to throw it in for a nice dump. Here comes Jenner. Jenner steals the puck. We are in Boston's end, but we can't generate anything as they clear it out again. And you can tell that's really what they're playing. They just don't want us to get anything. That's how we were last game. They're just trying to make sure that we don't score, not that they do. And we get back into their end. A chance, and we can't get the shot off. Oh, it just went a little bit funny. And the puck comes out of their end again. This third period, it's been good. We've had the puck for a majority of it. And we have almost 10 more shots in them. Shots are 24-15. Oh, my gosh. And we take them down in our end. We get it out, and this will be icing. And there's an icing call. Oh, my gosh. It's, I really do like spilling momentum. That breakaway really could have done it. Great. I can't even be mad. It was a good play. Just the goaltender got there. It was a good save. Shots are 24-16 in favor of Ottawa. Goals are 2-1 in favor of Boston. Boston gets another shot. Maschmeyer covers up nice and easy. And with that, we have our first commercial break. And we have our first 6 minutes of the third are gone. 13:53 left in the game, left in regulation. So that's how long we have to do something to get back into this game. But it's all right. It's all right. You gotta hold the faith. They can do it. I mean, we're just one goal away from getting back, and we're going to do a check at the other game. You know, who knows? Maybe Montreal made it interesting. Montreal made it interesting. They tied the game. What? They've tied the game. Okay. All right. That's a lot better. If New York can lose in regulation, that makes it a lot easier for us. Then the worst case scenario would be if Boston has one more point than us, you know? Because we're ahead of them by 2. Even an overtime loss, I think. Oh, no, we're ahead of them by 1. Sorry. I'm wrong. We're ahead of them by 1 point. So a regulation win would put them ahead of us by 2. But if we're only behind them by 2 points, then we would just need like a regulation win, which we don't want to be. We want to win. But New York had a 2-0 lead and they blew it. So now we got a shot. Of getting back in. We can do this. We can do this. We got to win. We got New York to lose. And then we're right back. Us winning in any fashion and New York losing in any fashion would give us sole possession of 4th place. So massive opportunity here. Massive opportunity. Clark Hughes and Skamura, no points, but 6 shots tonight. That's a good line, you know, and they've had a lot of opportunities. I feel like, you know, they aren't going to be held completely off the point sheet, right? Like, they played so well. And here is, I believe it's Ashton Bell breaking out of her end. Shoots it in. Oh, man, hits are 11-19 in favor of Boston. Wow. Like I said, aggressive game. We get it back into their end. And they try to clear it, but they can't. We wire it. Goes wide. But I like that, you know. And they will clear it out. But we almost steal it and bring it back the other way. But Boston gets in the way, blocks that, and gets into our end. They almost had a break, too. But thankfully, we stopped that. And, a nice pass by Boston. But they just can't. They can't handle it cleanly. And now they're behind our net. They would have had a chance right at the point, but instead they're still behind our net, fighting for the puck with who I want to say that's she loses her stick, Terralainen, and a stop. Oh my gosh, Boston centers it, and their player just can't quite get a stick on it. That could have been really disastrous. You do not want to be playing behind by 2. Not at this stage in the game. And a wide open shot. And Maschmeyer comes in clutch with a huge save. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to be losing my hair at this rate. Oh man. This has been quite the game. All right. And they shoot, we block, and we do get it out. It is out. They're now resetting Boston. But now they're starting to play aggressive. Now they're like trying to go. I think they're trying to go for a kill. They're trying to get a 2-goal lead and try to have enough of a cushion. Don't have to worry. And a big hit at the boards. All right, let's see if we can get it out. Rose tries to bank it off the boards. Doesn't quite work, but we are still able to stop them from generating much. We got the puck back behind our own net. And Boulier gets it up to Snodgrass, who does get it out. But again, Boston steals it. They're coming back. They have it. A pass not quite on the mark, but they still have it. Boston with a shot and just caught out of midair by Maschmeyer. What a save. But we can't be the ones getting shot on. We need to be the ones shooting. We are the ones who are down by a goal. So, you know, we shouldn't be playing like a team defending a lead. We got to reset. I actually do agree. A power play here would be good. I mean, I honestly don't think that Ottawa is a team that would have 5 power plays and not score on a single one. Like, our power play is pretty decent. And that puck goes up and out of play, deflects out of play. So no penalty there, but I'm starting to hope we can cool things down. Cool things down. It's time to reset. And here we are. We chip it into their end. Jenner takes a big hit, but they're just going to pass it along the boards. And oh man, Jenner almost steals it. And now they got a 3-on-2 back the other way. A huge pass, a shot, nice save. Maschmeyer kicks it aside. And oh man, we can't clear the zone. And now we do. Now it is out. They get it back in our zone, but they would be offside. So they are going to go back. Savannah Harmon off the boards. Oh man, we aren't able to corral it though. Ashton Bell can't quite get a hold of the puck, and we're behind our own net fighting Boston for it, and they break loose with it. We're still adding some pressure though. They try to shoot, but a nice block, and here comes a huge hit. That will be a penalty for sure. Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that. And we are definitely going to the box. At least 2. That could be more than 2. That's a hit. Yeah, you can't hit like that. I think that was Harmon. Oh yeah, she's going to the bench. Oh man, it's her shoulder. Okay, she's not going to her locker room. That's good. Yeah, Harmon. Ooh. Nasty cross check from behind. Yeah, that's a penalty. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. And then she falls right into the boards. I mean, that's a hit from behind. Right on the numbers. Yeah, this is under review. This might be 5 minutes. And if that's 5 minutes, that's probably it. And now she does go to the locker room. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. I'm a fan of Harmon. I really am. I don't like to see her do that. I don't think it was intentional, but that's bad. I really hope she's okay. That's what I just hope. Some things are more important than sports. I just hope she's all right. That does not look good. And that might be the end of the game. There's 10:37 left. If this is a 5-minute penalty, which it very well could be. This could be actually a whole game misconduct. This very well might be a game misconduct for Harmon. Yeah, I don't like to see that. I really don't. All right, well, we're going to find out what it is. And here we go. No matter what, Boston will have a power play. I think it'll be an extended power play. And that's the thing. Even if they don't score, even if it's a 5-minute power play and they don't do anything, the difference between 10:37 left in the third and 5:37 left in the third is different, especially if you've just been on a penalty kill for the past 5 minutes. They're pointing to, and it's looking like it'll be a 2-minute penalty. We get away with one with that. We still have to kill a penalty, though. Like, that's still a really bad situation. You're down by 1 with a little over 10 minutes left in the third and you take a penalty. Like, that's still a really bad position to be in. But, I mean, at least it's not a game misconduct. At least we aren't losing a great player. Ooh, Boston almost scores immediately. And that's the other thing. When your player gets hurt like that, it can also piss you off and really make you want to score a little bit more. A shot goes wide. But Boston's laying the pressure here. You can tell that they're going for the kill right now. And they fake the shot, a pass, and now this time she does take the shot. It goes. A great save. Maschmeyer couldn't find where it went for the rebound, and Boston does get it. But they do not get a shot off. They go back to the point. Across the ice. Back to the point. They skate, wind, fire, up and over the boards. And that's the first 40 seconds only of the power play. There is still a lot of time left on this penalty. And we are lucky that it's only a minute 20. This honestly could have been 4:20 left. Funny number. But genuinely, there could have been 4 minutes and 20 seconds left if that Call it gone differently. And Boston can't keep it in. Here comes Gabby Hughes. Gabby Hughes, Wiskamara, and she can't keep the puck. There was an opportunity for another jailbreak against Boston, but instead, it's not to be. Instead, they're just burning off some time, though, which is still good. And now we go to about 50 seconds left, and Ottawa gets the puck back. We're probably going to just ice this, and we shoot it all the way down. And now there's about, now they're eating up some time. Now there's 40 seconds left in the power play. That next minute, they definitely handled much better. But Boston gets back into our end. Not that surprising. They are on a power play. They get a shot off. Good save, but they still have it. They still have it in our end. They go to the corner looking for someone. We got a hit on them, and now it's stuck in the corner. Who's going to get it out? It's looking like it'll go behind the net. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's fighting for the puck. And it goes to the point. Over to the other side. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Boston moving around the back of the net. Pass. Shot. Deflects. Boston can't get there. Oh, Mashmeyer was out of position. Penalty's over. Another shot. Another deflection. And Ottawa gets the puck. They get it to Adja. She is out of the zone and ices or dumps it in. They've killed the penalty. There is 8:15 to go in the game. That is how long Ottawa has to score if they want any chance of winning this one. And the puck gets dumped in. And another big hit. It's behind our net, and Boston gets to it first. Boston back behind our net, but there's nobody there. Oh, they might go all the way around the boards back to them, though. And it does. But we can't clear it. We can't clear it. Boston still has it. Boston behind our own net. And we lose a glove. They're still behind our net looking for someone to set up to. They get it to the point. The point shot goes wide. And now we have it behind our net in the corner. Boston fights for it. They get it back. Boston gets it back. We knock them down. And again, it's a fight for the puck in our corner. And we again lose it in front of the net. Can we clear it? It's right in front of our own net. And we still don't even get the puck back. We now have it. We now have it behind our net. And Rose trying to clear it. She does. I think she'll just ice it. Jenner won't be able to stop the icing. But that's okay. We just need to clear it at that point. You just need to clear it at that point. Yeah, I know. We still have outshot them 25-22. We're still down by 1. I mean, the fact that there's a chance that we get to 30 shots and only have 1 goal, that's that's a very Ottawa thing to do this season. Play really well, outplay them for a good chunk of the game, but in that little bit of the game that you don't, it burns you enough that it costs you. And it does say scoring chances 9-12 in favor of Boston, which is still, we need to get those scoring chances a little bit more. And I think part of that is sometimes waiting a little too long to take a shot. And Boston has it in our end, and they sweep it. They keep it in back to our corner. And it's still in our corner. We really need to work on getting it out right now. I mean, okay, a shot, it's blocked. And this time, Gilmore will get it out. And here we go. We could have a 2-on-1 the other way potentially. No, it's a 2-on-2. But a shot that's blocked. Huge blocked shot for Boston. And now they're coming, or they try to get back the other way. They don't. Akane Shiga with it. But she's basically there by herself. She has no support. She still try to get a hit off. And, oh, man. It's getting pretty vicious out there. Oh, my gosh. And they've got a 2-on-1. Boston, a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot, goal. This team, oh, my. Again, every time we make a one mistake, that's all it is, one mistake. Every time we make a mistake, we get burned. Every time. This is a perfect example. We've played a relatively decent third period. 1 2-on-1. That's all it takes. We're done. Now it's a 2-goal game with 6 minutes left. Like, Hillary Knight. It's Hillary Knight. What did I say before the game? What did I say? It is Hillary Knight. Let's see if New York is going to make things even harder for us. They probably are. No, Montreal scored. Thank God. So hopefully it's just Boston that will be chasing. Like, yeah, worst nightmare for the team. Honestly. Like, the one thing you needed to avoid. The one thing. Call me crazy, but I'd pull the goalie with, like, 4 minutes left. I really would. You need to generate offense. Like, we really need to generate offense. And that's what we struggle at so bad. I mean, 25. We've outshot them. We've still outshot them. We're not just down. We're down by 2. We literally just beat them. And we beat them on our offense. We beat them by our offense scoring 3 times. And a 4th one on the empty net. Like, our D, yeah. This is not how I wanted this game to go. It's such a pivotal game. Such a pivotal game. You know, these 2 points on the line, super meaningful. So not getting them, or 3 points, I mean. So to NHL, yeah. And honestly, they mirror the Sens so well. You're right. Right down to a decent start, you know, not exactly where we'd want, but a decent enough start, and then just that mid-season collapse. And this one's I got a bad feeling that this might be our first loss by more than 1. Now we're down 2 with 6 minutes left. I hope, obviously, that we get back in and we get 2 quick goals, but I can't remember. I don't think we have gotten 2 quick goals, really. You know, our last goal was back in the first period, late in the first. I mean, we've gone almost a full 40 minutes. Almost, like, and we really need to finish our chances. We need to finish our chances. I mean, it feels like every time we give any other team an inch, they take a mile. That 2-on-1, that's like that, and the power play is it. That's all we gave them this 3rd period. That's all they needed to burn us. And let's be real, probably bury us. With a little over 6 minutes left, I don't see it. I don't see 2 goals. Not even a little under 6 minutes. I mean, we could maybe get 1, but I don't see 2. Not without pulling our goalie real fast. And Boston wins the draw. Let's see if we can clear the zone this time. No, we're struggling to clear the zone again. This has been a big struggle in the 3rd period, too, was clearing the zone. And no, we got our pass picked off. We tried to spring Skamura, and here they come back the other way. Another shot. Oh my gosh. That should have been a 4-1. That should have been a 4-1 game. Huge play. Huge play to keep it a 3-1 game, to keep us somewhat in it. And here's Akane up in front. Nobody can get their stick on it. And it will go back to Boston as we go to the final 5 minutes of this game. We've got 5 minutes, and we need 2 goals. So, I mean, I've seen crazier in this league, but here we come. Back out. We are breaking out, and we honestly, I think, just shoot something on the net at this point. I don't know why we wouldn't do that. Like, okay, here's Adja in the corner. Ooh, big hit on her. And support comes from both teams. Here's Gilmore trying to keep it alive. We lose it. And I'm assuming Mashmeyer's still in net. We haven't pulled the goalie quite yet. I mean, you got to be thinking about that soon, right? We are down to about the final 4 minutes. You got to be thinking goalie pull soon. Oh, we lose the puck. And now here comes Boston. A shot. It goes up and wide. We have 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes now. So a goal every 2 minutes, basically. As we try to get it out of our end. Okay, we do. And we lose it immediately. And then they lose it immediately. We get it back into their end. Snodgrass to nobody. And now we are back out in neutral zone. Again, dumping it in. And it's looking like Boston will get it back. Jenner tries to steal it. Snodgrass almost does. But again, Oh, they almost clear, but no, we get a player there. We can't get it to anybody. We just give it right back to Boston. And this is, we are getting into some dire straits. Back over to Watts. Here comes Watts with a huge move, but can't get the shot off. Watts still has it. We've pulled the goalie now. Here's Skamara. Shoots. Great save, but can't cover up. We still have the puck, and we get taken down, and we keep the zone. We keep the zone. We almost gave that away, and they would have been a clean shot to an empty net, but no. And we hit him. We are keeping it in our end. We got to keep it here. We got to keep the zone. We do the first attempt, but not the second. 2:45 left in the game. We enter back in the zone, so they did not get a shot. We shoot, goes wide. Boston again with the puck. They're looking to try and clear it, but they can't. They are trying to both clear it out of the zone and try to clear it into our open net. They do shoot it down, but we've got a player back there to prevent that. And we get it back in. The puck comes out, but Brianne Jenner, the captain, with the puck. Up and over to, I can't quite see the number, to Shiga. And they air it out. But we still can't do anything. We launch it back in. Their goalie comes out of the net to try and play it, and they will. And we can't get to the puck to get a shot, but we do have it. We get in front of the net, can't do anything. Puck's in the corner. Here we are with the puck. There's a whistle. Tie sticking. Is this a penalty? Oh my gosh, things are getting really vicious, and I think we might have a penalty. I mean, we're arguing something. Chica's in the box. Yeah, that's the game. There's only 1:52 left, and I mean, pulling the goalie would only make it 5-on-5. Oh, wait. They're offsetting. They are offsetting, thank gosh. Okay. There's still technically a chance. All right. But we do have less than 2 minutes to score 2 goals. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, just a late hit after the play. I think Shiga with the high stick, and I think it was that late hit after the play that made it offsetting Miners. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what comes out of this. I think we've taken our time out. I mean, no surprise there. Yeah, right. Honestly, I still am upset about Michaela Clementi being off the team. And we are looking at what is very likely 1:52 away from our first multi-goal loss. Let's see how Montreal and New York are doing. 4:18 left in. Montreal still holds a 1-goal lead. I mean, if we're going to lose in regulation, the best case scenario is that New York does too. Because then Boston is only ahead of us by 2 points. And that's something we can make back with a regulation win and them having a regulation loss. Or even just, I don't know. I think we have enough regulation wins that if we get a regulation win and they get an overtime loss even, that would be enough. So let's hope that at the very least Montreal can hang on. Since, with 1:30, I mean, this is effectively a power play. Oh my gosh, it trickles to the side of the net. And this is effectively a power play for us for the rest of the game because we have an empty net, and this one will ice it. They missed the open net, but we still need to get it out of our zone, which has also been a problem this period. And with 1:15, this is looking pretty dire. Well, we get it back into their end. We wait. Oh, a pass in front. We can't get the shot off. And this will go all the way back to our end. And since it was off of our stick, that's not an icing call. So we now have less than a minute to try and not only get in their end and score, but then do that again. And the final 45 seconds of this game, Boston gets the puck back, and it looks like they'll ice it. They miss again, but again, it's not icing. And we only have 30 seconds before this one can be stamped and shipped out. A pass to Jenner. Can't get the shot off in time. She shoots again. Great save by the goaltender. And this is it. The final few seconds will tick down. We got another shot off, but it won't really matter. And we're going to just try and stop them from scoring the empty netter. And we do just that, but it won't matter as time has expired and Boston has beaten us. Right after we end the 5-game losing streak, we immediately lose in regulation. Ottawa sports, man. It is something else. Well, I mean, they shot themselves in the foot with that 2-on-1. That really was kind of the one that ended it. And that, again, they play decent. Oh, well, I was happy to host. And I'm hoping that you still had fun watching the game. Win or lose, I'm happy to do this, when I've got people following along and watching the stream with me. That, you know what, it'll make the wins better and it makes the losses a little easier to swallow. Painful loss, but, well, I'll see how Montreal and New York is doing. They got about 2 minutes left in their game. So unless Montreal allows one, it's looking like it's not the worst thing in the world. So we'll be behind Boston by 2 points. That'll slip us down to 5th place. And our next game is against Montreal, and Boston will play Minnesota. So we play Saturday in Montreal, and Boston plays Sunday against Minnesota. I think they play in Minnesota. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave this one. I still have a whole video I need to make about this game. But, well, I agree. Painful loss, but I still have faith. And next game will represent the mid-season mark. And then after that, we have another half of the season still. And we're still in it. We're still in the playoff race. At least we aren't going to the second half of the season well out of it. Oh, no. You got to cheer for Ottawa still. Win or lose, you got to cheer for Ottawa. But thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, go Ottawa, go.